There's a bunch of different ones like that.
So, welcome back to the half-hour flower. We got Kyle here with us. We got my fancy get-up here. I can't tell if you can see my nice 90s jacket that I got on.
It's got the shrooms all over.
Got the shrooms and everything on there.
And I got the Miami Vice nightclub special.
Bro, you're Miami Vicing it up.
I know. I should own a white Ferrari.
You should.
I mean, that's just principle. I should.
What if you just shaved everything but your mustache? And we just changed you from...
I already have the mullet.
That's true.
Stash. And just rip these sleeves off.
That's true. So it's super easy transition. All we got to do is just shave off the beard.
Yeah.
Everything but your mustache.
That's easy.
And then wear the shirt. And then you just need to get glasses and boom. Halloween costume done.
I guess that's true. That's in the next couple of weeks. I was trying to figure out what to do. Since I might have to have knee surgery. Before that, I was thinking I was going to be the kid from Breaking Bad, his son. Because I have like the same style of crutches. So I was.
That's kind of a risky road there.
The thing
sir.
is, he was acting. Okay, I'm just in costume, and I might be in character for a little bit. You know, might just. I have to be in crutches. I might have to be in crutches. What else? Who else famous is in crutches that you're gonna be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not the accent, but the emphasis on the special needs.
Dad, why'd you kill Hank?
Dude, that's perfect. Do it again.
I have it good, you know. Dad, you're just a pussy. Give me like a black hair wig with like a bowl cut. Like, dude, it'd be perfect.
Dude, you got it.
Yeah,
you fucking got it.
I could do it. I just don't know how offensive it'd be.
Oh, very
like
offensive.
you said.
I'm sure there's lots of people that would be offended by that.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of offensive Halloween
But
costumes.
once again, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Mormons
are probably offended on Halloween.
I don't know.
Do Mormons celebrate? All the girls dressing up?
Do Mormons celebrate
Skanky?
Halloween?
I mean, I'm sure they don't. But I mean, they see like the provocative wear that people wear, and I'm
We
sure
should
it
Google that.
pisses
I want to
them off.
Google.
Oh, they don't. There's no way.
How do you know that?
Because they're Mormon.
Are you a Mormon?
No, but I know it's kind of anti-fun.
I knew Mormons growing up.
I know some of my best friends are Mormons.
Do Mormons celebrate Halloween?
According to women in the Church of Jesus Christ, other than that, the only thing that is truly different about Halloween amongst Mormons is when it falls on a Sunday. In that case, the celebrations are usually shifted to Saturday night or even Friday.
It just says, in short, Mormons don't.
Right. Because if you imagine going to a Mormon Halloween party. They're all dressed up like
how fucking lame would that be?
Like Frank Sinatra.
You show up, they're just like drinking milk. Or like fucking just like normal Kool-Aid or something.
Like, is there Baileys in here? Like, no. Pastor, though, he's had it fermenting for a couple weeks, so you feel a little crazy after you drink some. It's just salmonella. E. coli.
They're getting high off E. coli.
Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of getting high, let me go ahead and start this timer here. Boom. Okay. We're good. We're solid. Once again, got some herb.
Perp skirt.
We're going to smoke it for this next half hour, and we're going to play What If.
Like the Marvel series that just came out, but with a lot less thought put into it.
So what was the what if you were thinking about earlier? You're like, what if ants had a different language?
I was just thinking, what if like an anthill over here by a drinking fountain, so it sees like a bunch of people all the time, and then an anthill way out in the forest that's never seen a person before. And like imagine the cultural differences between the two anthills, you know what I mean? Like if they see people all the time, and like I'm sure they have their own dialects and everything, because they're smart. But like the ones that see people all the time are probably just like,
like they're like,
look, it's a giant human thing like we see all the time. But imagine being the first person to walk past like an anthill in the forest. They're probably like, holy fucking shit, what is that? You know? And like you start messing with it because you're a person. No other animal really gives a shit. A bear's not gonna be like, oh, light one on fire. And then if people do that, they're like, they probably think we're God, and we can just like set people on fire and like
That's
destroy
probably-
their home.
oh, yeah.
It's like a genocide.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I'm sure there's some like crazy ant conspiracies out there. We need to get into it.
so let's expand on that. So, ant languages. Do you think they consist of like? Okay, let me ask you a better question. Do you think that, like trees, have their own language too? Because that would imply that every living thing has their own type of language.
Well, I'm not saying that language is the same thing as communication.
Well, communication, I should say, not language.
Yeah, like do I think that plants and trees and shit can communicate? Not free will, not like they can just say whatever they want, but do they put out things that other things pick up and we go, "Oh, that's happening?" I think probably. But it's not like a language per se, you know.
I wanted to talk to you about cooking.
Cooking what?
Just like cooking food.
I mean, yeah.
So we were talking earlier about like fucking you, or if anybody doesn't know, Kyle's a really good fucking cook. He's fucking humble. Or modest, I should say. But I would love to learn how to fucking cook some actual food. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I can cook basic things like we talked about breakfast. I can cook breakfast pretty good. Like basic shit, man.
Just start off.
mac and cheese.
You got to start off with your basics like that. And then from there, you got to go like, oh, I want to learn. Just teach yourself like 5 different recipes for like the week, like Monday through Friday.
Right.
Just dinner ones. Just start there. Because like I feel like the more recipes you know, then you know how food kind of works.
I could
more,
probably
you know?
cook like spaghetti.
See, but
Or,
if you cook spaghetti and you like actually learn how to like make the sauce from scratch, then you have like a whole other.
No, see, I'm using fucking
Start with that.
store brand fucking
See,
in a glass jar. Just gotta heat it up in a
Yeah.
fucking saucepan.
I mean, I do that once in a while if I'm not feeling it, but
How
like,
do you cook sauce, or how do you make sauce?
so like basic sauce, like tomato sauce, you start with like I do 6 Roma tomatoes, and then you basically cut a cross on each end on all of them, throw them in boiling water, let them boil for about 3 minutes, and then you plunge them into an ice bath, and it makes the skin kind of like come off. So then you just skin them, cut them in like however many like slices. It doesn't really matter. You're not like finely cutting it, just
Right,
huge chunks. Throw it in a pot with some garlic, a little bit of onion, and then fresh basil, a little bit of olive oil, and just let it simmer for like an hour. And then it'll start to become more like mushy and like soft, like sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just throw your noodles in there. Like it's good for pizza sauce. It's once you try that, like you'll have store bought stuff, and
you're like, it doesn't
it's
taste
not
the same.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so sweet and sugary.
Huh. I think that's one thing I haven't done is had a real Italian meal made by a real Italian person. Like,
I don't make noodles
well,
because it's a pain in the ass.
I take that back.
That's the only
I
reason.
went to a fancy Italian restaurant downtown, which I'm not, I don't know. I'm just, the fanciness isn't for me. I just don't.
The formality of it.
Yeah. But I had some fettuccine Alfredo,
Mm-hmm.
and that was pretty fucking good. But I've never had like real Italian sauce made by real Italian people.
Me neither. I haven't even come close, to be honest, because we don't really have anything like that. I feel like you got to go to like the East Coast,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
New Jersey, New York, somewhere out there, and find like a mom pop, like Italian food place, and that's where you're gonna find like the stuff. You
Dude,
know?
spaghetti sounds so fucking good right now.
Better than McDonald's though.
What if we had some spaghetti right here? How much spaghetti do you think you could eat?
I mean, if we're
like
talking
in one sitting. Like if you're
talking-
trying to challenge yourself, like how much spaghetti can I fucking possibly humanly eat?
like
humanly possibly eat.
was nice and hungry. If we're talking American measurements, I'd say probably about like a good 3 cups plus meatballs.
Okay.
Yeah, because pasta fills you the fuck up.
Oh yeah, it does. It
It like
definitely-
expands in your stomach.
Yeah,
It feels like
That's true.
You know?
Well, I think it does.
I mean, it probably does.
It does definitely.
Yeah. So like I couldn't eat like 32 ounces of it. There's no way.
What a genius fucking food! A food that expands in your stomach.
Look at rice.
That's genius.
Some of the oldest
That's genius.
cultures
You
in the
can
world.
get by just living on rice.
I have a tub of rice at my house. It's like
Just like a little portion of rice will like fill you up.
I use a cup about like that and like that. 1 cup is enough for me and my significant other.
Huh.
We're good to go.
Huh.
And that's like with meat and veggies. That's all you need.
I
It
need
lasts so
See,
long.
this is what I'm saying. I need more fucking cooking in my life. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's awesome. You can make good food.
don't get me wrong, Danielle makes some good shit. But
Yeah, she makes good food.
I definitely want to learn how to I want to learn how to fucking like make some bomb ass shit.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I
I mean, it all comes down to like I've always just liked cooking since I was a kid. So like putting something new in something is trial and error. Like I haven't made every dinner I've made hasn't been perfect.
Right.
Like I've fucked up a lot.
Oh yeah, sure.
Putting too much of this, not enough of that.
Too
and then,
much
like,
salt.
Too much salt, not enough salt. You know,
That
like,
ruins everything. Too much salt ruins everything.
you can't come back from it.
No.
That's one of the few things.
You can't cook out salt.
Oh yeah, that's one of the few things in the culinary world. If you over salt something like dramatically, there's really nothing you can do. You can't throw acid at it. You can't throw sweet at it. It's just gonna overwhelm the entire dish.
Ugh,
Yep.
that's so shitty.
Yep.
It's crazy that too much salt can kill you.
Too much anything.
Too much of anything.
Too
can
much
kill
sun. Too much oxygen. If the oxygen went in this room like above 100%, like we'd die.
you. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's actually one of the most like lethal and toxic gases on the planet is oxygen.
Oxygen?
Yeah.
Why?
Like imagine like have you ever seen like a oxygen tank for somebody? How it says like highly flammable.
Yeah.
It's like insanely. It's like one of the most combustible
Oxygen
things.
is super flammable.
But also like if you have too much oxygen in like your blood, your bloodstream or something, like that'll kill you. Like
Damn.
it's a bunch of crazy stuff.
Huh.
And nitrogen, like deep divers that dive super deep, it takes like days to get back.
divers.
Deep divers that dive super deep.
Deep divers that dive super deep.
Say that 30 times fast.
Deep divers that I can't
See?
even say it once or twice. Jesus.
But yeah, they go down and it takes them like if they go down past 200 feet, it'll take them like a good like day or two to get to the surface because if they go straight up, the nitrogen in their blood becomes too much and they literally just die. It just kills you. It's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
What if you had gills like a fish? Where do you think humans would be if we were adequate on either land or water?
Honestly,
Do you think we'd still gravitate to land, or do you think we'd gravitate to water?
well, if we have gills, we might as well be in the water. Why are we in the land?
But we can breathe air, so we might as well be on land.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Like you can do either or.
okay.
You're like a little hybrid motherfucker.
I don't know.
Like
That's
Waterworld,
That's a good fucking.
Kevin
I'm not.
Costner.
I'm not equipped to answer this.
Good answers.
Mind fucking blown.
Personally, I don't know. Like if it just happened one day, I'd go water. But if you were born into it, who knows? You know, like if one day we just had gills, I'd be like, I want to go check it out. I wanna
Oh
go
yeah.
swim
No.
around
If we
the
okay, so
ocean.
if we're humans now, that then acquire gills, then yeah, I would go check it out. But if we were fish first, you know what I mean?
Fuck the land.
If we were fish first and then we became land animals, I just don't think it would be the same. I think it would be probably a lot like dolphins, if I had to imagine. That's what dolphins are,
And whales. I mean, they breathe air, but they like hold
and
their
they're
breath.
smart as fuck. They're like next to humans. They're like
Well,
one
they're
of the
mammals.
smartest animals.
They're mammals, not fish. That's why they're kind of like above everybody,
Yeah, that's true.
better than us. You know,
Yeah, mammals,
Yeah.
fucking mammals.
Look out, mammals!
Goddamn mammals.
Everyone knows insects are the future.
Yeah.
Strongest animals on Earth.
Crustaceans. I had a okay. What if crustaceans are actually aliens?
I mean,
Like a small portion of their DNA is still in here on Earth,
It would not surprise me
and
one
it's a
bit.
lobster or a crawdad.
You know, I don't see a lot of fossils that look like crabs.
Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe they only happened. I was thinking one day, what if when the asteroid hit the Earth, it moved it a little bit and just pushed it into a better climate zone, and that's why like new species popped up after that scenario. I
That-
mean, obviously the world changed, like the atmosphere and stuff. But what if it moved and just a little bit, you know?
I could definitely see that.
So maybe
plausible.
after that, the crabs showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it was an alien. I mean, literally anything could be aliens. Like, I think anything. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
told me any species on this planet was an alien, I'd be like, I mean, yeah, that makes
You know
sense.
what I thought about? I thought about this. You know, like you can sometimes see like Jupiter or like a different planet.
Yeah.
So what if that's not actually like another planet? What if that's like an alien spaceship? But like we don't fucking know. Have you ever been to the moon? So we're just taking the government's or the people who did that's word,
NASA.
NASA's word that they fucking went to the moon.
Well, that and like, who's
Or-
to say? Like, think of Jupiter, right? Like you were saying, that's one of the ones that we like can see. It's for us, it's a literal ball of gas, right? What if inside it's just a metal ship city thing, and it has like this cloaking device, and we think it's a planet?
See, that's
That kind of falls into what you're saying, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You
That's
know?
like kind of along the same lines. Like,
Like
What
it's
if-
hiding in plain sight.
yeah, what if that? Yeah, exactly. What if we? Well, it could even be like translucent, and then we're totally fucked. We have no idea.
Oh, it could be right there.
Yeah, we have no idea. Especially humans, human beings. We lock into like, well, whatever the fuck we're doing at the moment, and like we're so oblivious. Like, I could look down right now, and like the whole scenery could have changed 5 times, and I would have had no idea.
Yeah, we're very one-track mind.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is like we're like at the apex of the food chain though, but yet we can only take on like one bit of information at a time.
It's so weird.
Like, you
And
can't
we
read-
retain all this information, but you can only. It's almost like going through a computer. Like,
Yeah. Like you couldn't read out loud. Like if you were reading a book, you couldn't read it and then say a different script
right?
at the same time. Like your brain just can't do it. You can't listen and talk at the same time. It can't do it.
That's so weird.
It's so weird.
Oh shit!
I just start talking. You're trying to like listen and talk
Yeah.
over me.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. What if the planet disappeared? And
While I was on it.
oh, actually, let me ask you a pre-question. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think happens when the planet dies? Like, what if the planet died? Where do all the ghosts go?
I guess it depends where you think ghosts come from.
Like, do ghosts only inhabit Earth because Earth is here?
Do you think ghosts are interdimensional, or do you think they are remnants of a soul?
I think they're interdimensional.
Because if they're interdimensional, then what happens in our dimension wouldn't necessarily 100% affect their dimension. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if they were like here, and the soul is measurable in any amount of way, and the world explodes or something, I would assume they'd just be reduced to like atoms or something. And that's how galaxies are made. You heard it here first.
You heard it. This is how galaxies are made.
Bill Nye, email me.
Bill Nye needs to hit my fucking line, bro. What's up, Bill?
Bill.
Bill Nye, the science guy. Excuse me while I drink my nice, tasty Coors.
Sponsor us. We could use it. We're local. I drive by your plant. It smells like shit.
Yeah, we've been Colorado natives. Or are you Colorado native?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both Colorado natives. So hook us up, Coors.
Yeah, we get a shitloads of views.
Let's get the fucking money making machine rolling.
I think the McDonald's is here.
Hell yeah.
I hear him
Fucking McDonald's.
rummaging around up there.
Rummaging.
What if
Rum
vapes?
and gin.
What if vapes were invented as the new cigarette to like keep population low?
Don't tell me that shit.
I mean, I vape too, but I'm saying like, you know, cigarettes back in the day, it was like a theory, a conspiracy that they were invented to like keep population to a minimum because like it has long-term side effects. What if these are like that? We don't know what happens when you smoke a vape 30 years later.
Yeah,
because
it hasn't.
it's
been
so
30
new,
years. Yeah.
right? You know what I mean? Who knows? We claim things
I
are
worry about
safer.
that.
You know,
I worry about that a lot. Like,
right?
because we don't fucking know. You're right. We don't really fucking know what the fuck is in the vape stuff.
Yeah, you can't fast forward
But
time.
we do know what's in the cigarettes, and we know the cigarettes are going to kill you. So that's why I chew Big Red.
Because fuck you.
Because fuck you. No, I smoke Marlboros, but
Yeah, I've seen you hit a vape though.
I mean, I have a vape. I'm gonna get it. I'm in love with this fucking shirt. Wow, look at it.
Liddy.
Ugh. I do dig your Magnum PI shirt too, though.
Yeah. It makes me want to do
You want
things.
to dance?
Yeah. The
wanna
Roxbury. Night at the
dance.
Roxbury. Just,
Oh,
that's all I
yeah.
want to do.
You're like,
It's in the
I'm a-
rhythm of the night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what it reminds me of. It's sick. I need a gold chain to go with it for sure. But yeah, what if that stuff is just like nicotine, and now like our bodies are so used to it, cigarettes became ineffective, and they were like, all right, let's bump it up a notch.
Well,
let's give 'em
this
just
certainly
straight
has way
nicotine.
more nicotine.
That's what I mean. Just give them straight nicotine.
I don't think nicotine is inherently bad. I think it's the
You can get nicotine poisoning, so I mean, it's not good.
No, it's not great, but in small doses, I don't think it's terrible for your brain. You know what I mean? I think. Well, I mean, it is as far
I feel
as
like that
addiction
argument
goes.
has been made for like some bad things. And he's back.
Bubba's probably gonna. Your mom? Go get chicken nugget. He's like a little kid.
Oh boy, a chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget.
You're gonna be shitting me.
This podcast is brought to you by McDonald's French fries.
Disclaimer: we're not associated with McDonald's Company, LLC or whatever the fuck they are.
They're not an LLC, are they?
No, I'm sure they're not. Limited licensing companies. It's just like little stuff, isn't it?
I bet this is some ASMR shit for somebody somewhere.
I'm trying to hold the mic away so that doesn't happen because I fucking hate ASMR videos.
Quick pause, but we got like 7 minutes left.
7 minutes? Well, shit. Should we hit that pipe again?
Okay.
Or do we just eat it? World's first. What if you ate
What
the
if?
weed? What the fuck if? Right now, we just ate handfuls of marijuana. Crunchy and all, dry shit. That's ASMR.
Have you ever done that?
No.
You never just eaten weed?
No.
No?
No.
It's not very
I've had
good.
edibles.
It's not very good, but it's just pretty. It's really crunchy.
Just because you can eat it doesn't make it edible. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I heard it doesn't do anything, so I never tried it.
No, it doesn't do anything, but it definitely. I don't know. It tastes bad, but I guess I don't know. There's no reason to do it.
Yeah, because I think you need like the heat to like activate stuff, right? That's why you like boil your can of butter or whatever the fuck when you're making cookies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I just assumed it would probably just taste bad and it wouldn't do anything.
What if a leprechaun appeared right now in this room?
I'd probably freak the fuck out.
I was just thinking about
It's
it.
not that I
I
have-
would freak the fuck out too. Like,
It's not that I have anything against.
what the fuck is that?
Oh shit! I don't have anything against little people, but I'd be really, really surprised, for sure. It'd be an earth-shattering moment for me, and this would probably be like the number one viewed thing.
Oh,
the
yeah.
next day.
Our fucking views would skyrocket if
Yeah.
there was a live leprechaun catch. Right
Which brings me to our next story.
one.
In Colorado, a leprechaun was spotted in a basement. Officers responded, shots fired. It's like that. Have you ever seen the horror movie, The Leprechaun?
Yeah.
The little short motherfucker, he's like going around killing people. That's what it actually is.
I'm sorry. These fries are so damn good I can't stop eating them. Okay.
Sodium.
Lots of sodium.
Sodium good.
No, but seriously, I'd freak the fuck out of it.
Anything.
Right now.
Anything. You said a unicorn, Bigfoot, fucking a jackalope.
A
Anything.
jackalope.
Little bunny,
What is
bunny
the
deer thing.
What is the jackalope?
It's like a hare, you know, like a rabbit with like antlers on it.
Is it real?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's totally fake, but there's
It's
people
so-
out there that swear on their life is real.
Really?
But some guy just like made one.
God, what a weird ass fucking animal that would be.
Dude, imagine just camping, you see that shit, you'd be like,
You're like, does that fucking rabbit have antlers?
yeah, you'd be like,
Yeah.
gonna lay off the peyote.
Lay out the fucking peyote. What is the weirdest, like, what would you have to see to, like, freak out on that same level? Other than, like, Bigfoot and, like, the obvious ones.
A tear in like time and space. If it was just like, you know how movies, just like, it's just like nothing or something on the other side, that would freak me the fuck out. Or if you
I
just
feel
woke
like I've
up,
seen that on acid one time.
if you just woke up and you were just like, just had superpowers. Like everyone's like, oh, it'd be so cool. But imagine just waking up and you're like 1,000 feet above your house. You're asleep flying.
Like Hunter?
Yeah. Like a previous episode's
Like a previous
alien story.
episode.
Check it out. But yeah, like if you just woke up and you're just like 1,000 feet off the ground, I feel like I'd freak the fuck out. I wouldn't be like, oh, sick, I can fly. Like a movie, you'd be like, like you'd probably black out.
Yeah. Well, I almost black out when I go on an airplane.
I've never been on an airplane because if I did, I'd probably black out.
Oh, yeah.
For
It's
sure.
like, and I'm the only one that, apparently, I'm the only one that fucking experiences it in my family. But I'm like, dude, I just
bet
can't.
I would. The anxiety?
can't. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do not fucking smoke weed. Maybe do. Whatever you want to do. Dude, don't fucking smoke weed and fucking go on an airplane. That shit is bad fucking news.
Yeah, no. I would never.
I'm like
I'd get
sitting there the
drunk.
entire time and like, you know, like the engine kind of turns off for a second and it just gets real quiet. And I'm like, oh my God, it's happening. It's fucking happening. I'm like waiting for it to happen. Or like I get these thoughts where I'm like, what if I was just to just get up and go open the fucking
Exit door.
And I'm like, obviously, like I know I'm not going to do it, but it freaks me out.
It's a
even
what
sitting
if.
there thinking about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
what if?
I have that in traffic sometimes. But like,
Turbulence freaks me the fuck out too.
oh my God, that's my nightmare.
God damn.
That's my nightmare.
It's so
I would
bad.
just black out. I just
Dude, so anytime that you go flying, just so you know, when you're coming into Colorado, because of the altitude, I think, there's always fucking turbulence. Like, always shitty fucking turbulence. And when talking about some fucking white-knuckling bullshit, dude, being on that fucking airplane, and then we're, like, sideways, and we're like, fucking, fuck that.
It probably has something to do with like the difference in like air pressure or something when you get like change different altitudes.
It sucks.
Fuck
I hate
that.
it. That and taking off. And
Taking off, I feel like I'd be okay, but like turbulence, I know for a fact I would like be like,
because not, and it's not, okay, I should rephrase, not the initial takeoff, but like when you get up and then you drop in altitude.
oh,
Oh, the dropping feeling.
Little
I
bit of a
can't
fall.
fucking, oh, I can't do that shit either.
like when an elevator starts too
Yeah.
quick and you're like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
I don't mind that feeling actually too much. That doesn't freak me out. It's just honestly with like planes, it's just the fact it's not like a car. I'm not in control of my own life.
Yeah.
I'm putting my living being in the hands of like somebody else who I've never met, have no idea. Like he could have been drinking the night before. Who knows?
Right.
His wife could have cheated on him and left him. He's like ready to end it anyway. Like who knows? You know?
Yeah. You're putting your hands in the life of a fucking
Stranger.
stranger.
A total
Exactly.
stranger. That's what bothers me at the end of the day.
The way I think about
If
it, though,
I crash
the
and
way
die,
I get,
it's my fault.
the way I
right?
get past it is I think about the millions of people that fly every day.
That's the only thing that I can like justify it with, I guess.
There's an airport in every city for a reason. Or in every state, I should say.
Armageddon.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, we're at about 22 seconds here, 20 seconds. So,
Oh, damn.
don't forget to check out the Patreon. Go ahead and check out our YouTube content if you haven't already. With that being said, bon voyage.
Have a good night.